Oh, wait. Dang it, y'all. Okay. Wait. Ah, mm. Can y'all hear me? I'm trying something different, and this is what I get for trying something different. I'm prepared. I'm ready, thinking that I am going to be going live. Let me know if y'all can hear me. One's in the chat. One's in the chat. Can y'all hear me? Wow. Okay, so I am not sure why the camera didn't come on. Like I said, I am prepared today. Today I came upstairs ready, got my coffee with Nikki t-shirt on, earrings, ponytail, slick back, got some baby hairs and everything. And my goodness. Um, I am my apologies, y'all. My apologies, y'all. All right, I'm gonna work on this on the back end. We'll figure this out. I was trying another platform. I was about to try another platform, but I couldn't figure out how to get it all together with everything that we had going on. So I'll work on that when I get out of here. But we are here nonetheless. It's Monday, y'all. It's Monday, and Monday is Mondaying already. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everyone. How you doing this amazing morning? Listen, we didn't have a theme song this morning. We don't have video this morning, but we're gonna make sure that we get the ball rolling because today is the day that we start doing things fresh for the week. New day, new start. It's a beautiful sunshiny day outside. It feels amazing to wake up early with some sunshine. How do y'all feel about losing that hour of sleep? Let me know in the chat. How do you feel about missing that hour? Let me tell you something. It didn't bother me. I don't know. It's just something about the daylight savings time. It is something about spring. It is just something about this whole time right now that just does something to me. Again, I tell you, I like transitional seasons. So spring is one of my seasons, and fall is another one of my seasons. And it's just something that I just love about that. So, um, that's it. This weekend I went to my friend's birthday brunch on Sunday. She had her birthday brunch, and she is one of my. I won't say she's my oldest friends, but she's like one of the oldest friends, and not because of her age, but that's how long we've been friends. And we go way back. So it was her 50th brunch, and I'm so happy that I went because initially I wasn't going to go. Like I was like, I got so much stuff to do. I really don't have time to do this and do that. And it was good to see everybody there, and I'm glad that I went because I would not have wanted to miss that moment. All her family was there, all of our old friends were there, and it was just a good time. We got there at like 11 something, and we didn't leave out of there till 4. Okay. We had us a good old time, and it was just really good to see everybody. And I also want to share another thing with y'all before we even get started. Yes, please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please, everybody, hit the like. I can't see. Oh, I can see the likes here. Listen, hit the likes. The math is not math, and I can see that. The math is not math, and y'all go on ahead and hit the like button, please, and thank you. Share this thing out. All right. So one thing that happened at the brunch, right? So he is I guess I could say he's my nephew because my she's my bestie. We call each other sisters. So my little nephew, he is going to be 17 years old. I haven't seen him since he was a baby, right? And so he's in high school and he's on the football team. And I was like, "How's everything going?" Da 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 da. Da. So I'm long story short, we go into his social media, and I see he only have one picture on his social media. I'm like, Georgie, how are we supposed to get this nil money if you not posting on social media? We got to let the world know you here. And so yesterday, I was like, "Give me your phone." So we posted one of his pictures yesterday, and I put I put a little caption, added Adidas and stuff like that because his uniform had Adidas on it, so I added it. And so added some hashtags and stuff on there too. And let me tell y'all something. When we got in the car, from the time that I posted at the brunch, which wasn't even at the beginning because they were late, so they got there at about I want to say 12:30. They was like an hour late to the brunch. Um, so about 1 o'clock, maybe 1-ish, 1:30, we posted it. By the time we got into the car at 4 o'clock, he had over 100 likes and over 20 shares on his post. I'm like, Georgie, you need to be posting more. We could be getting this money. I'm like, you're already getting action and traction on your page. We need to do that. I say all of that to say you all in the everybody who's listening to the sound of my voice needs to be posting on your social media, and you need to make sure that you are connecting with your audience because the world is waiting to see what you have. I said, I don't know where all these likes came from, or however, the last post he had about the same amount of likes, and he had posted that like months ago. I think maybe, yeah, months ago. Matter of fact, it had to be years ago because his hair was short and his hair is long now, right? And so I was like, you need to be posting more. People clearly want to see what you got to offer. And I'm saying that to you as well. People want to see what you have to offer. Stop thinking you're not, because you're not comfortable on social media, that you shouldn't be posting. Nobody cares to see what you have. Or I just don't understand. If you don't understand social media, learn social media. This is the perfect platform for you to get recognized. I told him, I said, you better start tagging Deion Sanders. You better start tagging the colleges that you want to go to. You better start tagging those people so that they can see your work ethic and see you, really in out here, grinding, trying to get what you're supposed to do so that you can be prepared so that when your moment does arrive, you're here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to start setting the stage for yourself. And I say that to you. You need to start setting the stage for yourself. You need to start setting the stage for your brand. You need to start setting the stage for your product and letting the world know you are here and you have arrived. We think that, oh, well, because I'm not comfortable on something don't mean I'm not going to use it. No, get up here and use the platform so that you can do what you need to do. It is absolutely free to use it. Figure it out and do it. There's no more excuses. I don't want to hear anybody ever in this room say, I'm not comfortable on this platform. I don't know how this platform works. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know if I should get on. No, you need to be on the platforms and figure out how to work them. Yes, I'm coming in spicy this morning because it was just something that just spoke to me when I did that. I'm like, I thought maybe he was going to get a few likes. I didn't think he was going to get 100 likes. And matter of fact, let me check and see how many he has right now. I was like, I did not think he was going to get, I was just thinking, a couple of likes or whatever, maybe all of us at the table just to get his feet wet, whatever. No, he got a bunch of likes. Let me, and in a very short time frame, I was like, wow, this is what the people need to be doing. Because what are we doing? What are, what are the people of God doing? Like Benny Steaks say. She said, the people of God, what are y'all doing? All right, let me go to Georgie Page. Okay. So the last post he posted was in 2022. 2022 was the last post he posted, right? And he had 178 likes, 30 comments, and 3 shares, right? Yesterday at brunch, he has 181 likes, 17 comments, and 29 shares. And it was just him sitting in the chair getting ready, to play, right? His helmet is in front of him, and he had 181. I tagged Adidas, I tagged Deion Sanders, I put all the stuff there. But I'm just saying all of this to say, put yourself out there. Put yourself out there and see, okay? Because it's time. And I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna talk about my little Pinterest thing, because remember I told y'all last week, Pinterest said, well, not Pinterest, Chat GPT said, since you are trying to get established on Pinterest, your first Pinterest post, not your first Pinterest post, but day one should be you posting 5 to 7 pins and section it out. And I was like, what? 5 to 7 pins? That seems like a lot. But I'm gonna tell y'all something when I come back. Okay. So let's see who's in the building. All right. So we have Latrice of Heartbeat Candles, ATL. I, on the other hand, call her cousin. But here in these YouTube streets, we call her the best moderator on what? Earth, the best moderator on Earth in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Melly Mel. Oh, I can't show your comments on the chat on screen. Let me see. Nope, I could pin it, but I can't show it on the screen. All right. Well, we gonna roll with what we got again. Life don't happen the way we want it to happen all the time, right? So we're gonna do what we could do. Good morning, Melly Mel. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, everyone. It's Make It Happen Monday. And hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Yes. Good morning, Christina. Christina's in the building, and I'm still hitting it like y'all can see it. Christina's in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Sheila from VA. Sheila's in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha. Keisha's in the building, and you know she up early. She said, good morning, everyone, and I'm truly blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Miss Tracy's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone, and make it a great day. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Big Meech. Big Meech is in the building, and she said, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. The math ain't mathing, y'all, so make it math, okay, y'all? Why isn't Monday after daylight save? Why isn't the Monday after daylight savings time a national holiday? I'm tired, y'all. Listen. Listen. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Miss Kim. Miss Kim's in the building. She said, good morning, my lovelies. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Yolanda. Yolanda's in the building. She said, good morning, family. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. She's in the building. We have Jules all the way, Miss Fabulous, the head, the CEO of BCMC and BCMC University, all the way from Ghana. No. Good morning, good morning, good morning, sis. All right, yes, she is in Ghana, live from Ghana, y'all. Yes, it is so beautiful. We are listen, it is so beautiful. I was like, I need to be out there. 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 All the trees of all the things I want to eat are out there. Yep. Good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois is in the building. She said, I'm blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Miss Kim, Nikki with that fire this morning. Period. Listen, I missed it. Not much, not much. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. The HBIC. Yes. Hey, my Quimina, you forgot sis. Hey, my Quimina, sis. Lakeisha Keisha got a cohort report for you. Yes, she sure do. She said she wrote down notes from last night. Okay. So listen, yes, she did. The math's not math and make it math. Okay, so now I'm gonna revisit my Pinterest, right? So ChatGPT said put 5 to 7 pins, and I was like, well, what suggestions do you think I should put? What kind of things do I need to add? Give me some title suggestions and whatever, blah, 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 right? So that was yesterday. I planned all of it out on my way to the city. Well, we didn't go to the city, went to Jersey, but planned it all out on my way to Jersey, and I did 5 pins. So I did the morning, a little in the afternoon, early afternoon, in the afternoon, a little in the late afternoon, and then the evening, right? So I did 5 pins, and I went to look. Now it wasn't a lot of action on my page because I did a little I messed up a little bit because I added all of my Instagram posts onto my Pinterest, which I didn't mean to do. I just thought I was able to connect it. And so I seen that it was uploading all of my stuff from Pinterest. I mean, from Instagram. And I was like, that's way too many videos. And I got some lives on there. There's a bunch of stuff that I don't want on there because it was just for Bubble Babes University, but I only wanted to highlight class information. So anything that had to do with like my body butter class, my how to frost wax like a pro, and my sugar scrub class. Those are the only things that I really wanted to put information on. And so a lot of other information went on there. But I say all of that to say that when I went to check and see how everything was moving and shaking, I had 400 impressions on my pins that I had posted. So I say all of that to say, and as I learn and grow, I will be sharing things that I've learned and grown, things that I've learned along the way with you all as well. But I say all of that to say, Figure out what you need to do to learn how to use these social media platforms so that you could get very familiar with them and start to use them. You do not have the excuse, I don't understand. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't. Figure it out and learn, because at this moment in time, there is no excuse. There's every free resource for you to figure these things out. So I don't want anybody to say, I don't feel comfortable, not, I don't really know about this platform, I can't figure it out. There's plenty of YouTube videos that somebody is going to be able to say it in the way you're going to receive the instruction. Find that person and listen to that person, and I say this to you all the time, right? Just do a little bit at a time. Just do one step and then get to the next step. Don't try to figure out how to do all of it, right? Don't try to figure out how to go viral immediately. Figure out, how do I get my first post? What hashtag should I be adding to my first post? How can I center my video or my picture on the first post? How can I edit a video for my first post? Figure that first. Figure that thing out first before you try to leap to the end. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to go viral. How you trying to go viral? You can't even figure out how to post one time. So you don't need to figure out how to go viral. You don't need that information. You don't need to be overloaded with that. You just need to get the basics. Get the basics and then get to the next step. See what that next step looks like for you. And then get to that next step. What we do is we want to see the end picture. We want to see the end game before we even get into the game. Let's get into the game. Let's put on our uniform first. Matter of fact, not even a uniform. Let's warm up first. Let's just get to the locker room. Let's just get to the locker room first. Okay? Because we're trying to, I need to know how to do all of these things. No, you need to first figure out how to set this thing up. Next, you need to know how to engage. Next, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to get to the end before you even figure out the beginning. And again, I am not accepting anybody's excuses as to why they're not understanding how to work social media. You may not know how to work all of the platforms, but what platform are you most comfortable using? Let's start there, right? We can learn as we go. You don't have to learn all the things at one time. If you're comfortable on Facebook, learn how to work Facebook so that you can establish your presence on Facebook with your brand. Figure that out first, and then add on. Okay, so okay, I'm good with Facebook. I could learn something new. Let me add on Instagram. Okay, let me learn this while I'm still working Facebook. Let me learn this and figure this thing out. Get comfortable with that. Now I got two under my belt. Now I can add. What the problem is we're trying to do too many things and we want to try to do them all at one time. And if we don't get it, now we're feeling like, well, I don't understand it. Well, figure it out first. Figure it out. You don't understand everything before, if it's a new topic, a new area, you don't understand anything. If you can learn how to do everything else, you can learn how to work social media. I don't care how unfamiliar you are with it. This is the direction of where everything is going. So you're going to have to get comfortable or you're going to get left behind. Somebody put left behind in the chat, please. Left behind in the chat. You're going to have to figure it out or you're going to get left behind. Right? So let me see. Thank you. I schedule that, and I noticed that my schedule post that I put on Instagram, excuse me, my schedule post on YouTube don't get as many views. So I'm gonna stop scheduling my post on YouTube. I don't know why that happens. And I posted at the same time. There's a time that is good for me, is a good pocket for me. Sometimes I'll just try to throw something out there just so I could play with the times to see. But my good pocket is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. When I post at 1 o'clock, my videos, my views, they do extremely well. And so I was like, well, let me see what everybody is saying about, let me Google it, see what time they say is a good time to post on YouTube. So I was watching this guy on Instagram, and he said 11:15, I think 3:15, and something, something, something. And I posted at 11:15, and that's not my time, right? Or it wasn't my time that day. I'm gonna try a few more times doing it like that, but it wasn't for me. I know that 1 o'clock, when I post up a video at 1 o'clock, it goes right. And I noticed that whenever I schedule my 1 o'clocks, my videos don't do well. I had like 40 something views. I'm like, wait a minute, what? So I was like, I think I'm gonna have to physically post mine at 1 o'clock because it actually, works out for me. But I'm still messing around and I'm still playing with times. And I say that to say to you as well, just because you see a certain time that everybody should be posting and you post and you don't get the traction, keep trying different times because it may not work for you in particular at the time that is saying for everybody else. But just mess around with the times and see what works for you. You'll find when you'll get the more engagement. You'll find when people start talking or liking your posts or sharing your posts and things like that. You'll see when they do it. And then if you feel you have that sweet spot, like for me, I know that my sweet spot on YouTube is 1 o'clock, then 1 o'clock I will be posting. You know what I mean? And so, gotta do it enough to know where that sweet spot is for you. If you know that your people are on at 9 o'clock in the morning because they're getting ready, they're getting ready to sit down at their desk or whatever for work, then post at 9 or post at 8:55. If you know that your people are on their way on their commute and they're gonna check out your post before they get there, that's by, if that's 6 or 7 in the morning, if you think that's when your people are on, then do that. If you think that your people are going to be on at lunchtime, post at noon. If you think your people are going to check it 4 o'clock before they get off or 5 o'clock before they get off, then post at that time, right? But think about when your people are going to be on and just experiment with the times and see what works for you. Because again, nobody can use the excuse that they don't know what to do and they don't know when to do it. This is all trial and error. We are all experimenting. We are all trying to find out what works for us. Can everybody understand what I'm saying? We are all all of us are trying to figure out what works well for us, right? We can see what works well for everybody else or what the internet says works well for everybody else, but ultimately we have to find out what works well for us, right? And the only way you're going to find that out is if you are doing it enough. So, y'all with me in the chat? Say I'm with you in the chat. There's no excuse as to why anybody is saying they don't understand how to work a platform. None. None, none, none. Okay, so that wasn't really where I was going with it, but actually it kind of is because today I wanted to talk about you know, we've done the physical. We've done the physical cleanup. And so now we're going to do the back end kind of digital cleanup. So I know I'm gonna tell you, okay, if y'all were looking at me, you would see me say, look over here. My both of my hands are up. Um, because I know I put that off until the very last minute. The digital thing, the back end thing is something that I put off to the very last minute. So I want to ask you before we get into that. How is your spring cleaning going? How is your spring cleaning going? Have you started? So you can put a Y in the chat if you started, an N in the chat if you didn't, right? Have you started your spring cleanup? Now, listen, remember, I'm saying that the first 2 weeks of March, we were using this to clean up. We're cleaning up the physical end, we're cleaning up the back end because we are going to get ready to spring. When spring hits, hit the ground running, right? When spring hits, hit the ground running. Okay, so I see some of y'all started. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, so spring cleaning, I started purging my fragrance oils. I have not put them in order. I haven't labeled anything yet, but I did get rid of the fragrances that I am no longer going to use, things that you know, let me tell y'all something. That whiskey from where's whiskey from? I think it's from Candle Science. That I cannot. I thought maybe I was going to like it. Maybe I was going to blend it. I do not like whiskey, and I do not like campfire. Those I was like they gotta go. They gotta go in the trash because I do not like them. Has anybody smelled whiskey? Let me tell, and not whiskey, the real thing. I mean whiskey from Candle Science. What do you think about that? I know some people say, "Oh, I mix it with vanilla. I mix it with this, and it really smells good." Y'all hear Kendrick? Kendrick is loud and obnoxious. I mixed it with vanilla, and I mixed it with this, and it smells really good. And I'm like, that doesn't smell good. It stinks. I don't like it. I do not like whiskey. So that's one of the ones that I threw away yesterday. Whiskey and campfire. And I could get how campfire may smell nice with like marshmallows, but I was like, it's got to go. It's got to go because no, 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 no. So let me know. I can't remember what it smells like. Not delicious. Not delicious. Mm-mm. Whiskey does not smell good. He is obnoxious, y'all. He is super obnoxious. I need some them canceling headphones like Jules have, because you don't hear anything in the background. The garbage truck. He's fussing at the garbage truck is going down the street, and the door's open so he can see it. I blend campfire to make a log cabin. It sold fast. Was it campfire from? I think it's campfire embers. Is I think it might be candle science too. It might be candle science too. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, this just smelled burnt to me. But again, I could see how it could smell good with like a marshmallow or like a fluff. I could see it could smell like a toasted marshmallow. But yeah. There were some things I just had to throw away. I had fragrance oils that smell like fabric softener and things that I thought was going to get better. Like I bought a fresh peach from Nature's Garden, and I thought it was going to get better, or maybe it was going to grow on me. It never grew on me, and I bought a big old bottle of it, and I was like, yeah, this has got to go. So I have all of those. I say all of that to say I purged my fragrance oils, and I do have them in the box so I can see how I can get rid of them the right way instead of throwing them in the regular garbage because they're not supposed to be there. But yeah, so I have them to the side. I have them to the side. But what was the biggest challenge that you faced when you was organizing your space? Biggest challenge? And I still have a lot of physical work to do. So I have to clean up here, and I still have to do some stuff downstairs. I did clean off my baker's rack and got everything off of there. I have to go through the ingredients again, and I have to, reorganize because I did I did put everything in its place not too long ago. I think I did it before the new year, and it's time for me to do it again. It's time to do it again because especially after after you have your Black Friday and your holiday rush, everything is kind of like all over the place, and you do straighten up but you don't clear and do what you need to do. So I need to do that again. Let me see. Peach nectar from Candle Science is the best. Oh, I'm gonna try that. Let me write that down. Peach nectar. Peach nectar. Yeah, I had the fresh peach. That thing was horrible. But I do like peach Bellini from not Candle Science, from Nature's Garden. It's not that, the peaches are bad. It's just that just wasn't it wasn't hitting. Fresh peach, it didn't even give me peach. Like I don't even know what scent that was. Um and then let me see. If you have not yet started your spring cleaning, what's stopping you? What's stopping you? Finding a place for everything. I solved the problem by getting a basket and a printer cart for under my desk to put my cutting machine on. Oh, okay. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. So if you haven't started yet, what's stopping you? Let me know in the chat. If you have not started yet, what is stopping you? And everybody's going to say it's me, I just got to do it. Yeah, we know that, but do you not have the time? Are you waiting for a particular date? Are you waiting until you get your bins? Like, I know it's you, but what's the other stuff? What is the other stuff stopping you from doing what you need to do? I need to just get up and do it. Like I said, I gotta redo this room up here, and I have to we're about to switch. Well, not switch, but Sean is about to do up her office, and so we have to start consolidating so that we can start moving the stuff out of her office. Because yeah, I have supplies in there as well, and I got to move them upstairs. So I will be definitely deep, 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 deep cleaning. Let me see. Eternal Forest from Candles and Supplies. Think, stank, stunk. Threw it out. Categorizing my fragrance oil by scent. I got it done about an hour and a half. Okay, okay, you got it done in about an hour and a half. I have a box of oils that have gone bad. I kept the ones that stink. You kept the ones that stink to you? I'm determined to find a blend. I hear that. Listen, I was like, I'm not keeping anything. I threw those essential oils away. I was like, I'm not even holding on to these. These gotta go. Everything has gotta go. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. Orange Blossom from Makesy is, oh, that's not good. Chantel says, I took a photo of my kitchen and living room for before and after, and the clutter is insane. I have a lot of work to do. Listen, and I want to see the before and afters and tag me on it. Yes, I need to see it. I need to see it, because this is what we're doing. What I'm going to do is I think I am going to rebroadcast the Inventora video because I told y'all go and catch it. I don't know if y'all caught it, but I did put it in the community for y'all all to see how to utilize Inventora so it could help you with your inventory. Okay, no, it's horrible. So I'm going to repost that so that you can see it, or you can just go to the community where you should go and get it. And let me put this in the thing for y'all so y'all could see it. Uh-huh. Let me grab that. All right. Let me know if y'all could click it. Can you click that? That video is going to show you how to use Inventora. That video is going to show you, we want organization for this year, and that's going to help us. So make sure you click it. Let me know in the chat. Put some ones if you could click that link. If not, okay, link works. Okay. All right. So now we're going to talk about doing the back end. This is the part nobody likes to do. And I'm going to tell you, I don't like to do it. And I'm probably going to need 2 whole days. I'm going to need 7 whole days and not a word from you. 7 whole nights. I'm going to need that because cleaning up that part is going to be a mess for me. Okay. Cleaning up the back end. We are talking about your websites, your emails, your digital files, and your systems. Right? You want to scale, you're going to have to put some systems in place. You want to grow your business, you're going to have some things that are helping you to streamline your flow. Okay. We're going to need things that are going to streamline our flow. And we are not going to be able to have flow if there is a lot of congestion and clutter in there. Okay. So this week we are focusing on doing the things on the back end side, the things that you are not paying attention to, the things that start to accumulate, and you just keep on moving and moving and moving and moving, and you like, dang, I didn't even know that was still there. Okay. Confession. These are my confessions. I have photos on my website. I have since changed names and labels and bottles and things like that. And I realized when I went on my website to go, clean up some things and fix some things, I'm like, I still got pictures of old bottles that I'm not using, old labels that I'm no longer using. And I was like, I really got to get in here and update what I have going on. I'm expecting everybody to go crazy and go shop on my website. Go crazy, go over there, buy this, get that. And I'm giving you minimal effort, right? I didn't even go in. I'm telling you, go crazy on my website, but I didn't even go in on my website so I could update my photos, so I could update my product description, so I could update things. And I needed to go in there and do that. So this week, well, today, I'm going to be working on my website, but we are talking about cleaning up all of that stuff, right? How many of us need to clean up our website? Say I do in the chat. How many of us need to clean up the website? Say I do in the chat. I need to organize my labels. I have a 2-drawer file cabinet I can use, so no excuse. I need to do my labels too. I need to do my labels too. Um, and let me write that down because if somebody has ideas for a label system, if you figure something out, maybe share so that maybe somebody else could use that. How many of you need to work on your website and clean it up? I need to clean up my website. I need to make sure that everything is accurate. I need to go back into my product descriptions because I know some of my product descriptions were lame. Hello, lame, 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 lame. Yes, they were mine. Yes. I need to go back and I need to fix them. I need to make sure that they sound like my brand. I need to make sure that they sound like the product. They need to sound like I don't want to go into I look at people's site sometime and I'm looking at the description. I'm like, this sounds like the if I copy and paste this same thing, I can find out what fragrance oil you used. And you know how I know how to do that, or you know how I know that that's what happens is because when I was creating my website and getting my stuff, I was like, "Ooh, this smelled nice. I wonder what this is." And I would take somebody's description of their fragrance oil blend and I would put it in the Google search, and I will find the fragrance oil, and then I would look at it and it would have the same exact wording. And so what we do as product makers, we take it because we're like, well, I don't understand how I should change the wording up because they have it just the way it needs to be for people to understand what it smells like, right? And then you realize, hey, I need to figure it out, and I need to put my words here the way they need to be because this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want everybody have the same description. No. I need to describe it in a way that you're going to understand it, right? I don't need to see top notes, middle notes, bottom notes. I don't need to see that in your product descriptions because your customers are not going to understand those things. We speak to our customers like if they are another product maker, and we need to speak to our customer as they how they're going to receive the information, right? So I shouldn't speak to my customers and say, well, the hot throw is going to give you this, and I put this percentage of oils into it so it does this. Like, they don't understand that language. You have to speak to your customers the way that your customers are going to understand, right? Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Say I know in the chat. Say I know in the chat. Okay, I do. I need to add products. I need to add products. I need to add new photos. I need to make sure that my photos look good. I need to make sure that you can smell my products with your eyes. I need you to make sure you can smell my descriptions. I need to make sure that you connect with what I have. And so I want you to do a little audit on your website. And if you want, since we are doing this for the week, we can do an audit where I think I could share screens on here and go to the website, and then you can see what everybody is thinking, or how do you feel about the product description? Does this kind of like paint the picture for you in your head, or does it not? We really need to buckle down and we need to pay attention to those things, because if we want people to buy, how are we going to half ask something and say, I want you to buy, I want you to do this, do, and you giving them the very basic. You know what I'm saying? You need to give your customers the white glove treatment when they coming through your website, right? And that doesn't mean make it confusing. That doesn't mean make it do something crazy. It just means keep it simplified, make it easy to follow, make it an easy flow. Tell them what you want them to do, tell them where you want them to go, and make the process seamless. That's basically what they need. They're not looking for a bunch of bells and whistles. All you have to do is make sure your product photos are updated. Make sure that you have your SEO in place. Make sure that the description sound like the brand. Whatever the brand sounds like, you want to make sure you're speaking like that, right? So if I'm speaking to you, and if this is how I speak to you all the time, and then you get to my website and I sound like I have on my professional phone voice, then that may not connect to you, because it's like, this don't even match. I mean, I get what you're saying. It smells like tangerines and peaches. I got it, but this don't sound like the brand. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you use every opportunity to make your brand connect. And so that's going to show up in the pictures. That's going to show up in the descriptions. That's going to show up in your social media. It's going to show up everywhere. So how do I make my description sound like me? How do I make my description sound like the brand? If that's what you need to do, you can always go on to Chat GPT and give it a little background and say, I want to zhuzh up My product descriptions. I think my product descriptions are boring. This is what I have, but this is what I need, and this is what I want it to sound like, right? Easy peasy. Again, you don't have to take chat GPT and do everything that it says to do. You're just going to take it to do what you need it to do. So if it doesn't sound like you, then make it sound like you, right? If it doesn't sound like you, just make it sound like you, and it's okay, right? So I know that a lot of the times we have to go back and we have to do some things. I know I need to go back, and I need to also, I want to put in a banner where it says simple ingredients and simple skincare, and why is that important to me, right? I want to put that there because I want you to know when you get there. Yes, I tell you, um endlessly that that's what my brand is all about, but I also need to put it there for the people who are just coming there. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do have my loyal customers that shop on the website and they know exactly what to do, but I'm also, I should be having my website should be in front of new eyes every single day, right? And so if they don't understand who I am, maybe they don't follow me on social media, maybe they Google search something and I popped up, I need to make sure that I am informing them of who I am and what they're going to get when they get me. What are you going to get when you get on this website? Where do you need to go? What are you looking for? How can I show you around? I need to be able to be that real, not real. I was about to say real estate. Um, what do you call it? I need to be dang, what's the word? I'm looking at the word. I forgot. I forgot because realtors in my head. I got to get that out. I need to be able to show you around the store. I need to be able, I can't physically show you around the store. So, how can I digitally show you around the store, answer your questions because you may have some questions? And how can I do that? So, a lot of us are not showing, you know, oh, it's in an 8-ounce jar. Maybe I need to tell them it's in an 8-ounce jar. The ingredients need to be there. How the best way to use this thing may need to be there. Who's this thing for needs to be there. Not may. These things need to be there because if they have questions like I have quite a few soaps. So if they have questions like, well, what soap is good for dry skin? What soap is good for oily skin? They're not knowing what the ingredients are supposed to do for their skin. And so it is my job to inform them what the ingredients should be doing for their skin, or what the ingredients does for their skin. It is my job to showcase that. It is, so I need to say that in my descriptions. A lot of us just have soaps and we're, or just products, and we just leave it at, okay, it smells like this, but what's the purpose of it? Right? How should I be using this thing? How often shall I be using these things? These are questions that they may have. And if you don't have a live chat, then they may not be able to ask you those questions. And you don't want to confuse your people. You confuse them, you lose them. And if they don't get their questions answered in a timely manner, they're going to go somewhere else and purchase from somebody else. And you're going to lose the sale. So your job is to make sure that they stay there. So how am I going to make them stay there? So I want you to be very thoughtful about your product descriptions. And in the product descriptions, yes, you want to talk about what it smells like. Yeah, that's important. But now I'm going to tell you how to use it, how to keep it longer, how, what's it for? How often should you use it? I'm going to give you the ingredients. I'm going to give you the sizes. I may also tell you how long it's going to last you. I'm going to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to make sure you're answering all of those questions so that you can seal the deal, so that it makes it shorter for them to purchase, right? You answered everything that they needed to answer in that description. So now it's easy for them to say, add to cart, let me grab this. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all agree, say agree. If you disagree, say disagree. And I would like to know why you disagree. I agree. When my son works on my descriptions, I want to paint a picture of an experience, not list the notes, right? Because the notes is okay, but now if like Miss Lloyd, she used beeswax in her candle blend because it purifies the air. Now, if you do this and it eliminates the triggers for allergies or whatever, you do all of these things. But if nobody knows what beeswax does in candles, you're doing yourself a disservice because you're not even informing your customers that I'm doing something that's going to help you. You know what I'm saying? I'm purifying your air. I'm also, helping you not to trigger your allergies so you can still enjoy your candles and your da 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 da. If you're not telling the people that, they don't know that. And so they don't know why your thing is special. And so you have to make sure that you are informing them on why your thing is so special. And so if we need to go back, and I'm not saying if, I know we all do, go back and fix your descriptions, to sound like you, but also to make sure that you're answering the questions that people may have. And if you don't put them in all of your description, maybe you just create a facts page, because if you have candles, or if you just sell like a single item, then you may want to just do a facts page, right? You may want to say, why do we use this particular wax? Why do we use phthalate free fragrance oils? Why we don't use red 40, or why we, you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to, or questions or things that they would say, how long would my candle last? Things like that. You may want to just put that on the FAQ page, and then you say, well, put your description on how to use the product and da 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 da. If you would like more information about our process or whatever, follow our facts page, follow our FAQ page, right? You may want to say that. But think about things that people are always asking you, and you may want to just put that on the facts page, and then attach the facts page to your product description. So if they want to know more, they have the opportunity to learn more. Some people don't care how long a candle burn. Some people don't care that you use phthalate free fragrance oils. Some people don't care about that, so they don't need more information. But for the people that do need more information, hey, I got it for you. Let me tell you, go on over here and you'll get more information. If you would like to read more about our process and more about the things that we use and why we use them, or the commonly asked questions, or how to do something, we have it right here. Connect that page to that, right? Because we have people on our website, and we assuming that they know what to do. We're assuming that. And we need to not. We need to think about, how am I going to make this easy? Just in case they have this kind of question, how can I answer it? I'm not there. So how am I going to be able to answer that question for them? So we have to make it easy for people to shop with us. Again, we can't expect people to want to throw all this money at us, and we giving them the basic bare it, not even 100% effort. We're not even giving them 100% of us. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even put in the time, and I'm just speaking, right? I didn't even put in the time to create great product photos. I just threw something together, and I don't have great lighting. My label is not clear. My instruction is not clear. My description is not clear. And I'm doing all of this, and then I'm saying, this dog, I'm doing all of this, and I'm expecting you to give me your money, right? You got to think about yourself as a customer. Would you give yourself the money if you weren't clear and you didn't really know what you were getting? Would you give the money, right? And what would make you do that? Right? You don't know what to expect. You don't know what you're going to get. So why would you just throw your money at somebody, right? You're not going to do that. And since you're not going to do that, we need to make sure that we show up and we do what we need to do on our photos. That's again, if you want, like I said, I'm going to be adding banners to my website. So I got to think, everybody hasn't been to my website. So I need to make sure that I'm starting from scratch. Let me introduce myself to you. Let me update my photos. Let me show you, what we have. Let me show you your options. Let me make sure that you know that you have options. Let me make sure that I'm answering your questions, because these are all of the things that are important to us when we go into a store. And if these are important to us when we go into a store, these are also important to our customers or potential customers that are visiting our website. Are we clear? Let me know in the chat. If we're clear, put clear in the chat. If we are clear, put clear in the chat. Good morning, Kay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning and happy money making Monday, everyone. Yes, yes, and yes. If we are clear, say we are clear. We want to make sure that we eliminate any boundaries. We want to make sure that any barriers, that's the word I'm looking for. We want to eliminate any barriers to purchase, right? So whatever I need to do to make it easier for you to buy my thing, I need to make it easy for you to buy my thing. So think about how you purchase, think about what you need, and give it to your customer. Think about how can you do it and put it on your website. We are cleaning up things on our website. Okay. So I also want to say, so we need to fix the pictures, the descriptions, and the SEO. And also, if you need to create, not if you need, I think everybody needs a FAQ page. Everybody needs a FAQ page. Again, you can link that FAQ page to the product description if somebody wants to know more. If you have further questions, if you want to know more about the product, click this link and link them over to your FAQ page. Right? So our website needs to be the customer's digital personal assistant, period. Period. You got it. Retail was the word. Why couldn't I think of retail? Because I had real estate in my head. So if you go into a store, right? And somebody, just think about this, right? You go into a store, and let's even say it's an upscale store. You get in there, you're looking around, but nobody comes to the door to help you. Nobody asks you, nobody even says hello to you how are you doing? Can I help you find anything? And you're just walking around this store, just looking around, but you went in there with the idea of purchasing something. You just don't know where it's at, right? And so the person just allows you to roam around in the store, don't ask you anything, don't try to help you, and then you're like, okay, so is anybody going to help me? Is anybody going to show me where such and such is? Or can I even find somebody to point me in the direction, right? Because now I can't, let's say you can't even find somebody to help you in the store. That is how people are going to your website. That's how they're going to your website. And that's exactly what they're feeling like. So do you think that they're going to make a purchase if they're feeling like that when they're going to your website? No. They may if they know you, but they're not going to do that just like a normal everyday person, just not everyday person, but you know what I'm saying? Just a regular person just coming to your page that never been there before. They're not going to go around and figure these things out. Now I need to make it easy for you to shop at my page. What do I need to do? I need to eliminate those barriers. So I need to answer those questions. I need to make sure I show you where things are. And I need to make sure that you know what you're getting when you get it. Right? So let me know if that makes sense to everybody I was about to say everybody in the store. Let me know if that makes sense to you. So homework for today is to clean up if you can. You may want to start somewhere else, right? You may want to start with your emails. You may want to start somewhere else. But as far as the website is concerned, even Etsy, because I just seen Michi's name just pop up, and she has an Etsy shop too, and I have an Etsy shop. I need to go back in and I need to adjust some things too, because I was just putting things up just so I could make sure that I had it up. But I know I need to go back and I need to make fixes. So if you need to make fixes, you have an Etsy shop, you need to go back and you need to update your tags, you need to update the title, you need to update your pictures, you need to add more pictures because Etsy gives you 10 photo options for you to shoot it at different places or for you to answer questions or whatever. Etsy gives you that opportunity to do so. Utilize those things so that you can make it easy for people to purchase from you. Let me see. We walked out from a place that sells food because they did not even acknowledge us. We stood there for a long time. The place wasn't even full. See? That's what I'm saying. And that's how we're walking into people are walking into our websites like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm here. Now what? Where are the products? How do I find the products? Sometimes I'm looking at some websites. I'm like, where are the products? Like, how do I find the products? I see the banner. I see, that's all I see. And I'm like, well, where's the little drop down menu or the little three dots or the little three dashes? Where's that at? Where can I find that? And so, I'm sitting here struggling and fighting, trying to show myself how to use the website. And I shouldn't be doing that on somebody's website. It should be easy for me to find where the products are because the goal is for me to sell the products. So it should be easy for me to find the products, and it should be easy for me to understand what the products are. I need to know what the products do. You know what I'm saying? And so we need to make sure that we are doing that in our stuff. So everything I'm telling y'all today, if you can update the website, if not, just put it on your list. And when you can get to it, get to it. And one thing that I do suggest in doing this is that you look at your website first. And if you need other people to look at your website, if you, like I said, we can go into this tomorrow. If you want, we can go into websites and I could pull up websites and you can see how everybody, receives the information that you have on your website. Is it easy to get through or da 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 da? But go through your website and see. Go to the About Me page. Go to if you have an FAQ page. If you have, how you ship and all that other stuff. Go to all of those pages and see what you have on there and see what needs to be updated. right? If you need to make some adjustments, maybe you don't sell something that you have on there and that's on your FAQ page. Maybe you need to take that off because it no longer applies. But go through the website with like a fine tooth comb, just look through everything, look through your product photos, look through the descriptions, look through the SEO, the pricing, even the pricing, because some things you kept the price and you need to update the price because, as you know, a lot of ingredients, raw materials have gone up. And so you may have to make adjustments on your pricing. So check all of those things out, but write all of this stuff out before you try to do one thing. And then, you try to, okay, I need to take pictures for this. Let me upload this picture. Let me fix the description. No, let's try to do it all at one time. So write down all of the things that need to be changed, all your adjustments that you need to make for the website, and then say, okay, so I need new product photos on my body oils, my scrubs, and my candles. Okay, so now I need to take pictures of these. Okay, so this is my picture day, or this is my picture time. I'm gonna take pictures from 1 to 2, and then I'm gonna edit them, and I'll add those to my folder. Now I need to get these products descriptions in place. Let me go ahead into Chat GPT and plug and play, these product descriptions and see what I need. Make sure it sounds good to me, it feels good to me. Make sure I'm telling people how to use it. Da 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 da. Let me go through everything, all of the things that you need, because I feel it's easier for you to write all the things out first and then say, then do the work, because now you can put it in order. You can categorize what you need to do so that you can streamline this process and it's not taking you forever to upload to update your website. And I do know from experience that I've been going out taking pictures, trying to edit it before I do everything and then put it up, and then now I got to get the description, and now I need to go back and forth, and I'm doing so many things back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, that is taking too long. So write everything out first, write everything out first, and then go and fix all the things that you need. Even with your photos, right? You can say, well, I have a pistachio sorbet that I'm doing. Oh, do I want it to be in like pistachios? Do I want pistachios around in the photo? You know what I'm saying? Think about it, because that gives you time to have some creativity on how you want to approach something, right? Because again, I have to make sure that I'm giving you the best experience digitally, because I don't have the opportunity to put it in your face. Pause. I don't have the opportunity to show you. I don't have the opportunity to show you what I'm talking about or what this thing smells like. So I gotta create a image. I gotta create that visual for you, and I gotta bring it to you. So how am I going to bring it to you? So my visuals need to match what I'm saying in my description, so that you can paint that picture, and so that makes it easier for you to purchase. So I can think about how I want to do my photo shoot, as opposed to saying I just got to run outside and take a picture because I got to put these pictures up. You know what I'm saying? I now have time. If I write everything down, I now have time to figure out what I want the look to be, so that I could create these things. And that way I could put it on my to-do list, and how I need to get the job done. Let me know if everybody is with me in understanding. And if you have any questions, please feel free to put it in the chat. Please feel free to put it in the chat. Let me see. Let me see. I will be working on my Etsy this week. Got you. I love the analogy to a department store. You shared this comparison before, and it really helps me realize where I need to update my site. Hey, come on, Miss Kim. Miss Sheila from VA says week 1, clear, clean desk. Oh, come on. Yes. Thank you so much, Miss Sheila. Week 1 is to clean your desk, purge all fragrance oils and supplies, and organize or create workstations by putting most used items in area for ease of access. Yes, that is what we did for week 1. We are on week 2, and week 2 is we're cleaning up the back end. We're cleaning up the digital aspect of things. We're cleaning up the processes, our systems. We're cleaning all of those things up, and it's probably going to take us into, I think we're going to need more than this week, but I just want to make sure we get the basics done so we can be ready for the spring equinox. Okay, so What else? What else? What else? Sheila from VA says, I'm ready for week 2. Yes. Let me know if you with me. Let me know if you will be working on your website today. I will be working on my website. I have new products that I'm adding to my website, but I do want to go back with a fine tooth comb and fix everything else. Again, I've been doing this for quite some time. Actually, our birthday is going to be coming up soon. I've been doing this for quite some time, and so there's some things that I have to change. I need to go back into my FAQ page, right? I need to go back to my facts page and see what I have there. I need to update things there as well. I need to go and look at my about me and make sure, I got to look at the picture and make sure that, it doesn't look like me 10 years ago. You know what I mean? So I have to go back and do some things. And again, I have to adjust some things in my website that makes it easier for people to shop, especially like if you have things that can be used with something else. You know what I'm saying? So like I have the oatmeal soap, but if you have dry skin, you may want to use the oatmeal soap with the lotion bar, or you may want to use that with, you know what I'm saying, something else. So, or a scent that I have a sugar scrub and I have a body oil. I need to link them together so that, if somebody does like to layer their scents, I'm telling you, and I'm not leaving money on the table, right? I'm like, if you like to layer your scents, well, we have the sugar scrub, we also have the body oil, and we may even have the body mousse. So you want to do it as a set, maybe I'll do a bundle or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I'm leading you to everything. So you're not searching to find, oh, I wonder if there's a soap that matches this body oil. I wonder if they don't have to do that, because why? I'm going to answer those questions, right? Again, think of it like you are going into go look at your website and think about how people are going to shop on your website. What questions might they ask? Answer them. What information should you give them about your product that's going to benefit them? Give them that information. If you use a proprietary blend of wax so that it does not trigger allergies, that information needs to be on the main page of where you're selling your candles, right? Shop our candles, da 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 da. It doesn't trigger allergies. You can still love your candles without it triggering your allergies. You use your own wording, but you let the people know that you have that available to them, right? You have dry skin. Listen, my son had dry skin. He had dry scaly patches on his skin, and this is the soap that I use, and this is what I used it with. Just so somebody like, okay, well, I got the soap now. What kind of moisturizer should I use? Should I use this moisturizer with fragrance oil in it? And I'm gonna let you know, absolutely not, because we don't know what's triggering the eczema. So we don't want to put fragrance on top of what we're trying to clear up. We want to make sure that we eliminate it. And so by eliminating it, you want to use things that are unscented. I need to do a better job at expressing that, right? And so if this is you as a product maker, you need to stop thinking as the product maker, and you need to think as the consumer, and answer questions the way they would ask them, or tell them the information the way they would receive it. Let me know if this made sense to you this morning. Let me know. This is the end of the show. This is we've reached our hour mark. So let me know if this resonated with you. Let me know if this was helpful, and you are going to be able to take your website by the horns and do what you need to do. Let me know in the chat. So while I'm waiting for you to respond, I will let you know. I hope you all subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you can be notified when we are going live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. You can also go to our community and join us there. We are Bubble Babes, BABEZ University.com over there. And you can follow us on social media at Bubble Babes University everywhere. Matter of fact, go follow us on Pinterest, because your girl done did 5 pins yesterday. Go follow me on Pinterest, Bubble Babes University over there as well. I'm working on my body butter class there. So I have a lot of posts about body butters. And if you have any questions about body butters, like how to make them less grainy, what you can use to make them less greasy, those type of things, I am starting to put that up on my Pinterest page. So go on and follow. And that is it. That is all. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for rocking with me today. I hope y'all have an amazing rest of your day. If you are catching the replay, make sure that you hashtag replay gang in the chat. And I will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye, y'all.